right. So my name is Sarah Eskridge, and I put in for me. Yeah, yeah. I
Okay,
put
I
in just
Sarah.
yeah, yeah.
Sarah Jane with me. She actually was in the Face of Horror competition. Sarah, tell about your experience.
My experience is not very good. It's not a very good experience at all. It's it's fake. It's you're not really talking to whoever you're supposed to be talking to. What is his name?
Uh,
Jim or something like that.
Jim's, yeah, Vendo
Jim.
something.
Yeah, I don't. It's like when you write your comments, when it says to write a comment and stuff, when you put a comment down, it's not shown. It's not shown on there. He emails you a comment back, and it doesn't even make sense to anything to what you've commented about. I mean, so it's just it's just random stuff that I think that they're putting down. It's very impersonal. It's they have you put a credit card number in when you try to do votes, and you just shouldn't have to do that. I mean, if you want to do a free vote, because they say you can do a free vote, but if you want to donate, here, put your card in. We won't charge you for anything else. And that just doesn't seem right to me. It just don't. The whole thing is kind of just, it's scamming. It's very scammy.
And I'm pretty sure you got into the competition because you're a horror fan.
Yeah,
And
absolutely. Huge horror
it
fan.
looks like a great competition because I feel like every horror fan wants that title to be known as the biggest horror fan out
Yeah.
there. So and that's why it's such a great scam, because every horror fan wants to wear that title and be recognized for that. So that's why it makes it such a great scam.
Yeah, yeah, it does. It definitely does. Just like they do. I like I said, all of them. I think it's on Facebook. I'm going to be honest with you, because that's where I've caught is everything is on Facebook. I've seen all of these things, and you just got to be leery about anything on there. I think, and it's sad. It's really sad.
And I think that because it's on Facebook, people think it's legit. Because if somebody was to send you an email like that directly or call you on the phone and say, hey, this competition, people would be worried and be like, oh, this seems like a scam. But I think by it being on Facebook, people think it's legit.
Yeah, 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 they do. They do, because just like when you get them emails, because a lot of people get them junk emails and all that stuff too. Facebook is getting, I'll be honest with you, I'm not trying to bash it, but it's getting worse and worse with things like that, with all the scamming and all that stuff, with all the sites that are popping up on there. I'm about ready to obsolete that out, to be honest with you. It's not anything I'm liking anymore with the social media.
And something that you actually brought up, we talked beforehand, and something
Yeah.
you brought up, and I actually brought up in my video. If you go onto Kane Hodder's Facebook, any of his social media, he doesn't mention Faces of Horror at all.
No,
And you would think that'd
no.
be something he would be talking about.
Yeah.
The guy Jim, what's the Filipino India director?
Yeah.
Nothing on his Facebook or social media says anything about Faces of Horror. Nothing.
No.
Buffalo Bill
No.
House, all of them. Nothing mentions Faces of Horror.
No.
I think that they all. There's one person who runs all of these. There was the Maxim. There's all these competitions. One person runs them, and these people are pawns who are collecting a paycheck to use their name.
Yeah, I do. I think so too. Absolutely. I do. I completely 100% agree with you. I do. Because like I said, when I first started it, I was like in 33rd or 32nd place. Then all of a sudden I went up to like 7th place. And now I'm in 15th place. And I voted for myself just one time. And I've had a few people vote for me. I stopped after I got your message and stuff like that. I was like, I'm going to see how this goes. And I've only promoted myself one time just to see. And it's like, there's no way that my votes are going to drop and go that drastically. You know what I'm saying? Just from there's no way.
Now, you're one of probably a couple hundred people I just randomly message. I saw the guys were in the competition, and I messaged. I forward my video. Now, 50% of the people realize thank you. I mean, look at my comments. They say thank you, and they got out. But there's that other 50% that wants to be scammed. They got angry when I told them about it, or they say, "Oh, it's not a big deal. It's fun." But I honestly think that it's the $13,000 is what is keeping them. It's the winning $13,000.
Yeah, yeah, it is, and it's, but they're not gonna get it. They're not. I don't know. I don't think anybody gets it. I'll be honest with you. I don't think anybody gets it in the end. I don't.
Well, you don't get $13,000, but that's the other thing I want to point out. You don't get $13,000 if you read the fine print in the bottom. The taxable cash amount is $35,000. So they're going to tax you on $35,000, right? Not $13,000, $35,000, and that is going to be taken automatically out of your $13,000. So if you think about that, what's 25% of $35,000? That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
So how much are you actually getting? $3,000, $4,000?
Yeah. 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 And I don't know. Just like you said, I should have read the fine print like you did, but I didn't read it all the way through.
I didn't read the fine print the first time. I got scammed. That's why I made a video. I got pissed off last year. I got scammed because I thought, like everyone, that I wanted to wear the crown as the biggest horror fan. I wanted that crown, and
I did. Yeah.
And the $13,000 was great, but for me, it wasn't about the money was great, but I wanted that crown. And I think for a lot of horror fans, a lot of them, it is the money that keeps them in, and the other half is they want that crown, they want that recognition.
Yeah, I was like, ooh, that'd be fun just to be in a horror magazine or something, just to meet the guy. That was what I was just excited about, that and seeing the behind and all that stuff. To be honest with you, I figured that'd be so much fun. But just like you said, it's just too good to be true. Just too good to be true.
Everything, if it seems too good to be true, it is. And especially also too, everybody seems to be, I don't know if you've noticed, everybody who's in that competition is in first place. And that's something they don't break down too. There is like 1,000 different brackets. So there's 1,000 groups of people, 30, 40 people in each group, all playing against each other in each round. So it's impossible to win. You have a better chance of winning, probably as better chance of hitting the Mega Millions than winning that competition. You really do. Oh. Hello, sir?
Sorry, I had a phone call. Oh, sorry.
You're fine.
Sorry.
But it's sad. It's sad.
It is. It is really sad. And I think any competition, you're going to have to pay for votes.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's no. I think right there should just show,
But this is why I said, how do you determine the biggest horror fan if they are relying on the people they know who votes? Like if we're really going after who is the biggest horror fan, it would be an even playing field where you were going to site and there's 100 people on there, and people just vote who they want to vote for.
Right.
Because that competition is not telling us who is the biggest horror fan. Yeah, but I mean, it's hard to say that someone is the biggest horror fan and they're only relying on their own fans' votes. Like, you should have a open field, like something like American Idol or someone where everybody votes for, everybody pleads their case, and it's open to the open public to vote for whoever they want to. Right.
Because the pay, like I said, paying for votes, that's not a competition. That's just seeing who's got the most money to it. That's not showing your capability. You know what I'm saying? Your passion in it. Mm-hmm. That's just you just saying, it's not fair. It's not a fair game. It's not a fair competition. That's just not fair to me. If you're going to have to pay for the votes and stuff like that, I realized that after, like I said, I had like my daughters were in a competition, and on the Facebook, like I said, the whole Facebook, it's just like you said, it's got to be just this one, and then everybody is just,
there's a bunch of pawns underneath that that collect a paycheck. And because I was in a forum, and the actor who played Art the Clown in The Terrifier, he was commenting on my video, and somebody was saying there's no way Kane Hodder would be going along with this. There was no way Kane Hodder would go along with this. Kane Hodder would go along with it for $1 million.
Yeah.
What would he?
Yeah. Right.
I mean, the guy. I met the guy, a nice guy, but he charges $50 for a picture and an autograph at a convention. So why, if somebody offered him $100,000 or $1 million to do the same thing, to say, "Hey, I'm here with the Faces of Horror," why would he do it?
Right. Right. Exactly. Like I said, I 100% agree with you on it. I do. It's not. I am sorry that all that happened to you. I am. I'm really. It
sucked. It sucked, but I got off easy. There was a lot of people who were emptying out their bank accounts and giving it the funds to the family members and friends to do the pay votes for them, and they never won. And they never won. Thousands of dollars down the drain. And so, like, I definitely got off easy, a couple $100. So
yeah, because like I said, because it's like there's certain amounts you can pay. You can pay like, I think it's $1 a vote. It's $1 a vote for
you can do up to $1, up to like I think the max is $100. I think you can do like $100. But then they have like this thing that's called double vote day. It's like every Tuesday or Thursday where the pay vote counts as a double. So let's say if you put in 100, it counts as 200.
Yeah. See, that's, I don't know. Like I said, that's just not a competition to me either. Anyways, it's really not. It's and when you put all that money into it, and then the money that you're going to be getting back, think about all the money that you're putting into it. You know, you're not even winning anything. I mean, to win it, you're buying your win. You're buying your win. You're not even getting no reward. You're not, the reward you get, that's not a reward. You're not even getting what you're supposed to get anyways, because they're taking what, just like you said, how much out of it, you know? So.
And I don't know about you, but I felt literally embarrassed. I mean, looking back at it now, because you're constantly bugging your friends and family to vote for you. It's like if you're in one of those pyramid schemes, you're begging friends and family to come and join your scheme. And like you're begging them to vote for you, and it's just the competition turns you into like a beggar, and it's kind of embarrassing, you know. And looking back on it, it was kind of embarrassing.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, I do. I definitely see your point on that, and it's embarrassing. And your friends and family, they want to see you because they see that you're passionate, that you want it that much, so they're going to do that for you. You know what I mean? And it's sad. It's sad and it's sickening is what it is. It's pretty sickening on their part to do that. Because like I said, I don't think, who knows where the money actually goes?
No idea.
We really have no idea. We don't.
No idea.
And that's a lot of money. If you think about all the people that have actually, because I have a girlfriend that's in the competition too. Her name is Rio. She's in it too. And she's like me. We're big fans of horror fans. And I seen that she was in it too. And I was going to say something to her, but I was like, she's the type of person, if I say something, I already know she's going to get real mad because she thinks I'm trying to compete against her, you know, in that aspect. So I was just like, that. Yeah. So I just let her do
it. Or they'll block you. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you saw my video, and I'm glad for reaching out to me. Glad for you coming and telling your story as well, so that, you know, hopefully other people who are still in the competition, or if the competition comes around next year, which I hope not, it might think twice about joining any of these Facebook competitions.
Right. Yes. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you for reaching out too. I very much appreciate that. I do.
No problem, Sarah. But thank you for coming on my show. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. You have a good day.
You too.